Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday. Thank everyone for joining. So today will be a new sub-only live. We have 15 spots open. Just waiting for people to join. Once we have 3 on the list, we can begin, I guess. And if it gets slow, depends. It depends on what you're feeling, Queen of Swords. Hello. I'm doing great. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Yes. Tuesday? If you've ever seen Norbit, you know the song, you know what Tuesday means. And so that has been imprinted upon my brain, apparently. And so, yes, Tuesdays. I love Tuesdays. Well, I'm technically a new sub. I never got a reading. I know I've seen you here before, but I can never say. I'm going to trust that you're telling the truth. Don't be a liar. We don't like liars. I'm going to trust that you're telling the truth because I never remember. I know I've seen you here before, but yeah, I would not remember if I ever did a reading for you or not. So I guess we're using these cards because I picked them up and I'm like judging them I'm like, when you're a reader, you know what this means. You're like tapping into the card's energy, or I don't know. But I'm just like, I guess we're using these again today. Makes sense, I guess. And hello, Nina. Hello, I hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining. I'm an old sub. Oh, girl, you can ask Spirit if you want. No, I want you to be the operant creator of your reality. And I want you to tell me the truth. I want you to be an honorable human being. I'm just an odd cookie. Deal with it. I'm like, no, I'm going to ask this person. I don't care what... I care what Spirit has to say, but I'm like, I want to ask you. I want you to tell me. Oh, with you and your person? Yeah, your last reading was so interesting. I don't remember it, but it was very much not what I was expecting. I remember that aspect of it. Like, I remember energetic impressions versus information. I don't need any more information in my head. I am a Scorpio. Scorpio, yes, I'm Scorpio sun, and I am a Capricorn rising in both my, this is making so, wait, okay, I am a Capricorn rising and Vedic and Western. I was going to say, if you have ever seen Charmed, Peru, she's a Scorpio. I'm like, this is why I like her. This is why we are the same person. Like, if I were to be a character, I would be Peru because she is the leader. She has so much hubris and so much pride, but that's because she knows how to tap into her inner power and inner confidence. And by God, Shannon Doherty is beautiful. Yes, I loved her. God, she was my favorite. When I was younger, I liked Paige a lot, but as you become older, you become more wiser. I'm sure I will as well. She's my favorite. My moon and Venus in the 8th house. 8th house, I don't know what 8th house means. I need to astrology is so hard, but I really want to take a course on it. I found a Vedic course that I will take, and I also, I guess, will have to find a Western course so I can both offer both Western and Vedic astrology, because it really does help you. It's more like a roadmap versus like reality, but I like that it teaches you about the human being and also know your human design as well. You need to know all these things about yourself if you're into spirituality kind of in a certain way. What's coming towards me, whatever Spirit has to tell me. All right, so I'm gonna try to wait for one more person to join because we are about 5 minutes in, so let's just continue chatting. Oh, and you said you applied to a modeling agency and you're scared. Girl, don't be scared. What you need to do, Miss Nina, is look up affirmations. Look up no, excuse me, subliminals for confidence. I've been listening to, okay, there's one here called I'm a God, and it has Aaliyah. If you know who Aaliyah is, you have good taste. Aaliyah was a and is still a gorgeous, gorgeous pop princess, excuse me. My God, what a beautiful specimen of a human being. Like, I mean, yes, more that we are more than our beauty, right? But I feel that God shines himself when he almost makes himself shine sometimes with certain people. And she is just beautiful. And she was I think she was an R&B singer. But yes, there's this one called here, I'm a God, basically. This is what I listen to. Charisma, skin clarity. You know, you gotta tune your mind. This is what I've been doing. Oh, that's not the video, but you, just I can show you my gym playlist. Actually, give me a second. I'm actually meaning to share this, by the way. But you see, all these little subliminals here. Listen to them. Train your mind. Don't be scared. I mean, I guess it's normal, but like, there's also like way to like break free from that as well. Hello. Yes, I love Aaliyah. In general, she was beautiful in and out. Yes. God, she was just, some people, you just can tell their spirit, you know? Very, very beautiful. Hello, classy queen. Thank you so much for joining. All right, so I see we have 2 people here now. And thank you so much for joining. I speak my truth. Hello. I hope you tell me what you are cooking tonight before we get started. So I can already have that out of my mind. If you're cooking anything, let me know what you are making. I'm about to say, yeah, did you do your question, Queen of Swords, please? Where didn't I I was like, I know about my damn jasmine tea in here. Where is it? It was behind instead of on the floor. Oh, I guess you put yourself after them. That's fine. All right. I just wanted you to be like ahead because I know with 15 readings, that's quite a bit. And I'm wearing black today too. So I feel black makes me feel like more like prissy, you know? But it can be interesting channeling in. Eating tilapia. Oh, tilapia. I need to eat more fish. Brown rice, organic black beans, hot sauce on the fish. Yes. That sounds amazing. All right. So this is for my beautiful, the Wonderland. The wonderful land. What's coming towards me? What's coming towards this person's spirit? And I'm going to set this deck here so I won't have to touch it. Oh, I need to do a blessing before we get started. They're like, you do not get ahead of yourself, my dear. Blessing. Sorry, fire I can't put out. Oh, Queen of Swords. That's what I meant to tell you. Your paper almost burned my damn house down. I did it inside, and it almost burned my house down. Well, not really. I had control over it, you know, but the paper was it burned so, like, big. Mary Triss, this is new sub only today. Oh, but you can definitely see the smoke so much better with the black. I guess it does have purpose after all, huh? All right. Whoa. Okay. They said no tarot tonight for people. Well, I guess if you order a reading, sure, but no tarot tonight. They want me to use all oracle, and then gave me the set. That's interesting. All right. So your question here is what's coming towards this person? We have here express more magic, sky blue, toughen your spirit, spinach. I love this card. I really do. One of my favorites in here. Don't fuck around. I speak my truth. Don't fuck around. You keep saying that. Spirit of Cupid. Eros. Keep saying that. I'm gonna have some babies here soon. Gonna get caught up in the moment, is what people say. I don't know how people do that, but apparently caught up in the moment. A moment of passion. 1111. Lost to me. Anyways, we also have here archetype card. And oracle. I've never done, I really do, I guess, oracle only. And so it's even making me nervous. I'm like, okay, Gina, this is interesting. A new feeling to be felt. So I know especially I have to do this. Because I'm definitely more of a tarot reader and not an oracle card reader. So, okay, interesting. I have my own little feelings coming up. Queen. Jordan. I feel that I've seen them, but maybe I don't know. Let me know what you think. Alright, I'm sorry it's a wonderful land. I feel like you're saying, wow, this lady is taking a really long time. I am. My bad. Alright, so it said one here. We have, ooh. Wow. This is one of, you know, it's so funny because I was just saying, this person's like, she's taking a long time. And we have yen here. First, one of my favorite cards in this deck. I would say the other one is blessed. But this is also one of my favorite cards here. Like, it's just beautiful. First, it's so radiant. And it's like opulence and like divinity and femininity and luxury in the card, you know? Very, very beautiful. Yen. Definitely one. And it goes so well with this Eros card. And last, we're going to do two from here, maybe. We'll see what they say when I actually shuffle. Oh, okay. You guys keep the raunchiness on my chat, okay? Okay, I believe you. I just don't know. Because your thing looked more, new. I mean, old, whatever. Anyways. We have a knight here. This is very beautiful. So what is Spirit wanting you to... 2? 1? What do you guys want there? 2? Network. And your colors match so well. I like when I see that synergy. Alright, so what I'm seeing here is what Spirit wants you to know. Well, Spirit wants you to know that this is about love, basically, and there is a certain movement. It's always the really annoying cliche that says, when you're doing what you love, someone will come to you. That's the answer. And it's like, what? It makes, sometimes things like that makes my skull numb, because it's like, what? But like literally that's what the cards are saying. They're like, do what you love, and yeah. Continue doing what you love, and someone will like manifest their way into your life. And if you're actively like doing practices, working with limiting beliefs, whatever, continue to do that. But we have express more magic and networker with knight here, so it's very like, and the spirit of Cupid as well, Eros, and toughen your spirit. So maybe it's like getting out, doing things your own, like discovering yourself, discovering what you like, you know. I just feel a certain like movement externally, but internally there's a certain stillness. I feel this yen card here is very, very still. And I feel that a lot of my advice ends up being meditation. So even if you need to meditate to like zhuzh your energy down around the topic of love, zhuzh your energy down means, I don't even know how to spell zhuzh, but it means just become more balanced and at peace internally. You do that, right? Do whatever you need to do. But at the end of the day, I'm just really seeing here, do what you love and someone will come to you. And it's really that annoying. Like, I guess it's annoying, but it's also very pragmatic at the same time, you know? But I definitely see a connection here. But I also see here an evolution in yourself as well. I'll come back to you later. But yes. So anything else? If you're wondering about characteristics, they're saying this person could be tall. I'm feeling not a boastful energy, but we do have a knight here. So he could be confident in himself. I feel you also being like you have a very open solar plexus at this time. That's all I can say. The way I channel information sometimes can be very unhelpful, I feel, practically. But I feel a very open solar plexus, very like open shoulder, really high chest. Just a very, I guess what I'm feeling is a confident body language that you exude. And that's the point of attraction. It may be as you're out doing things or just, I feel this card is developing, but like a development, meaning like a development in your life that is coming. And there's also movement here, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm starting to like give you like an idea of timing, I guess, but it feels like, you know what I'm trying to say. Exactly, really true. You seem to understand. I'm glad you understand. Just said get some amethyst, Gina. I'm like, because I have this crystal here. I think it's giving me a little bit too much energy. So they said, be balanced. Have amethyst there too. All right, so that would be your reading. I quite liked it. Let me know if there's anything else. Oh, I guess that's all. So yeah. I hope the message brought you clarity and soul evolution. All right, so we have Queen of... So sometimes I eat before, and channeling while digesting could be a very, very interesting thing, apparently. My meal times are very... I could do better, guys. Your psychic could do better for you guys and her body. All right, so you want to know... Does he know the number is your number? How did he feel? The first thing when you told me that, I'm like, why didn't you leave your name? Who puts their number down? Who doesn't leave a name? You should have left your name. Why didn't you leave your name? Someone just unsubscribed. I wonder who it was. I just feel that if you're that desperate for a reading, wow. I mean, like, really, like, honestly, truly, if you're that desperate that you just, wow, it's, I guess I'm in very high spirits today. I feel very supported by the universe, and I know soul-aligned subscribers will hit me. All right, so you should have left your number, in my opinion. This is Gina. Or your name. Did you know that this number was hers? King of Swords. What? Then the Ace of Cups, like what? 9. Yeah, Temperance, the Star, Ten of Swords. Wow. Fork in the road. All right, so I feel yes, he does know that this is you, or that it was you. It's your number, and he feels unsure as to how to proceed because it's obviously like a gesture, you know. Yeah, he's automatically. I felt guarded, like very. Like I'm just looking at and observing. I think he knew because of the stuff I had to leave on his desk. Yeah. I think he knew it was you, or it knows it's you, and I think he's unsure because we have the hangman here, okay, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles. I like the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups together. I feel that he just wants to make stable decisions, and it can come off as non-interest. Because I know what you say, and so I just have to roll my eyes, you know, because I see the not the potential, but the I don't know. I see gold and red, basically. I don't know what that means. I see a gold and a red color. If I'm not, like, defining it. Yeah? Gold and red, I think. Yeah. I don't know, because sometimes you say that, and then you're like, are you really seeing that? Or are you just saying you see that? But I think that, yeah, gold and red. I don't know what that means. But, yeah. The Ace of Cups would be gold. No. In some decks, yes. The Knight would be blue. I hope that was nice. And again, your other card was Fork in the Road. Told you, very, very... You said he is not interested. What? You said he not interested. What did you say? No, you say that. Queen of Swords, you say that he's not interested. You say that. I say that he's very interested, but also very like there's like this keen interest, but also something here. There's something that's I'm feeling something here in my chest whenever I'm tapping into the energy, and I can't put a name on it because yes, it's guarded energy, but it's also something different. I would say, I don't, if I were to describe it, it's like a green ray, a green, like, ray, basically, like, here, but the ray is very rectangular. I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's what I feel like whenever I tap into you guys together. I feel like a keen interest, but also something like that. I don't know what that means. Something stopping him. Basically, yeah. I would say something stopping him. And it feels... it's just a turbulence, I would say, or something. And it's just, I feel that reading into it, I feel too close to everything. So, like, whenever I'm, like, reading for you, or not whenever, but, like, I just feel that, am I amplifying the feelings? Or am I able to tap in more because, you know, like, it's weird, that line, basically. But yeah, that was your reading. I'm sure you liked it. I know you liked it. Wow, Gina, calm down. Okay. Classy Queen, thank you so much for joining. Post your question. Hmm. It could be, honestly. It doesn't feel like the main, but it feels something involving her, yeah. What are JL's next actions in our connection and relationship? Healing unrequited love. Develop your destiny. The hero's journey. Goddess. Flexible. Mm. I feel this is saying to basically move on. No one wants to hear that. Oh, wow. And then we have my serious number here. 19. Yesterday I did a meditation. The same pattern actually came out in the same order for some. That's so weird. Anyways, we have 9119 here. But yeah, I feel this is saying that this could be not over, but just something to evolve past from. Maybe all of the growth that could be acquired in the situation has been reached. And more so shifting the focus on you at this time. You have Goddess here. Very, very beautiful card. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. And again, just more so focusing on you. I love this, the hero's journey card. If you know what the hero's journey is, it's an archetypal, I guess, depiction of a story, but it's very like triumphant feeling. Anyway, that's for me. So yeah, if you want to look the hero's journey up, I would. It's very interesting. I'm also into that kind of stuff, but yeah, I feel this is saying more so focus on you, moving on and moving forward in your own life and developing yourself. So that was your reading, my love. I hope it brought you clarity and soul expansion. Thank you so much for watching. So up next here, we have Jordan. What's coming towards me in love? Decisive action. Okay. Emotional flexibility. Peaceful relationships. You're welcome. Time to go. Wow. Virgin. Not saying it's a good or bad thing, you know, but it's just interesting card to get for this situation. Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Wow. Fear of intimate union. Sorry. The shadow attribute got me there. I'm like, keep it together. Keep it together. Okay. Mint. I love these colors together, by the way, as well. Like, they are very distinct, I feel. So they barely work together, honestly, but I feel a certain cohesion here with them. So I feel that what's coming next for you in love is a transition. You have time to go here. I feel now that you know certain things, the rules for the game. You're very keen at this point or something. There's just, I feel a certain evolution here. Spurred from the past, basically, in relationships. Like you have more of an eye for what's right for you, I suppose. So I feel that there's definitely something beautiful here coming for you. It feels very soft. We have Virgin here, very, very beautiful. It feels very soft. It feels very loving. It feels something that you truly deserve. Just the Virgin card is very, very beautiful. And it's because there's a certain softness here. And softness means receptivity. And so there's a very loving, caring person that I definitely see coming in. Because again, your threshold. Basically, your threshold for bullshit. And so, and even though I'm saying such harsh words, there's still this symbolic softness in your energy. And they're saying that's your superpower, that's your strength. So keeping that softness. Yes, and they're saying while also learning, keeping that softness, maintaining that softness in your spirit, basically. Because that's you, but just knowing and having that awareness, I feel. I really love your cards. It's the energy here is so refreshing, but it also feels very heavy. So I don't know if that makes any sense. It feels very weighty and intense, but there's also this lightness and softness. So it's almost like how you were saying, I know the game now, but I'm saying maintain that softness. It's like that, but as an internal feeling. How will this person act? Is this me or him? I'm not going to answer any more questions, because that was the one question, which was what's coming towards me in love. I'm not seeing it. I mean, there's a person, but I'm not seeing a specific individual. And I feel it's more about the feeling here versus it being a person. If that makes any sense, having that feeling. And I don't know, I guess it will be a person eventually, but it's the feeling. They're saying the feeling. Activating that feeling within yourself, It always comes back to the self, doesn't it? It always comes back to the self. All right, that will be your reading, my love. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste. I hope it brought you soul evolution and clarity. Candy, what's going on? I'm going to take a sip of water. You have sweet surrender. Dance for life and love. Find the humor. Regeneration. Child wounded. Wow. Whew. And look at these colors. Just look at this. It's so beautiful. And I love how it all works so well together. And then we even have this being definitely darker, but still having that orange in it. I love it. All right, so your person is going through some personal shit right now. We have child wounded. That means you maybe have some personal shit to work through as well. I see this connection coming back around. But right now, this child wounded card is a necessity to heal, or like not a necessity to heal, but very harsh words, but it just feels very centered in this connection, in this energy, you know? So this could be a subconscious process happening or a conscious one. Either way, I am seeing here, I am seeing here, I mean, honestly, pain that has erupted, you know? And that's what's important right now. I don't know the specifics, you know, but I just feel like almost like a certain situation that is focused upon, a certain situation that has this person's attention. That's, I don't want to say it's more important, but it's just, it's almost like, I don't know. It's, in my head, I'm seeing like like a step or something, but it's very high up. I just feel that you have to detach. You're a little bit too attached, and maybe focusing your energy into yourself for a little bit, you know? Again, we have child wounded here. So I don't know. I just feel this person being in this space of reflection, basically. I don't know the specifics of you guys' connection, but just sometimes it's the self is the priority, basically, you know? So I would just say this person has something major going on, and that's what's taking their focus right now. And I guess knowing your boundaries and what you will and won't accept and moving from there. But I feel a soul journey happening, basically. So that'd be your reading. I hope it brought you clarity and soul evolution. What's going on with Edward and I? Myth and magic, shapeshift, beauty or beast, pleasure and laughter, higher power, mediator. Oh, how interesting. I don't know, that was for me. Sorry. Oh, what is going on between you guys? I just see an array of energy here, and nothing really telling me anything. We have a lot of purple here. I don't know. I don't know. This one is really interesting. I feel expressionless, I guess. Expressionless, excuse me. I guess we will begin the reading that way. I guess maybe that's why you're here. Maybe this person... What is going on between you and this person? Sorry, the energy is just hard to read for this connection, if I'm being honest. Can you, like, ask another question about the situation? Because I'm not... What is going on between you and this person? What's the energy surrounding this connection? Okay, that's a better question for me. What's the energy surrounding this connection? I feel here a certain diligence, I guess we'll say. There's a certain... there's a certain... wall, I guess. Maybe that's why I can't tap into the energy. A certain wall. And it feels, what I'm seeing in my head basically is almost two people standing back, like back to back, so like not facing each other, like backs facing each other, so away from each other. I guess maybe that's why here, kind of the same thing. I feel maybe eventually you guys will get out of whatever the slump is, but I definitely do feel a slump or something that's just like nothing is moving. Nothing. It just feels like maybe this is a no communication situation basically. So yeah. All right, yeah, because that's sometimes you ask a question, and so I get the energy that it is the energy. So like, you see what I'm saying? It's like I get the energy, and so I have to work towards like opening the question up. Should I look into psychic detective work? What? What a question. What a question. But yeah, I feel this connection could evolve, but it definitely will take breaking up. There's so much. I'm seeing glass shattering, and like, things falling out. Like it's like glass, but it's not glass. Maybe it's stained glass or something. I don't know. It just feels like really like colored glass falling. So maybe this literally and or like talking about breaking down like the barriers from this connection, because I just feel perhaps there is some energy here that could be unified. But yeah, just so much here, so much in the chest area. You got to do some heart chakra work. You got to do something with your heart chakra. There's a lot of just turbulence there, I would say. You gotta do something. You don't have to if you don't want to, I guess. But I would do a heart chakra meditation. Alright, so that was your reading. Thank you. I hope it brought you clarity and soul evolution. Should I reach out to this person? No. It's always a no, honestly, for me as well. But I'm like, Gina, don't involve yourself. This is not your reading. No. We have poison ivy here. Poison ivy, deadly sins, awaken your creativity, and firefly illumination. We have a change in the wind. We have king. enlightened benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. I guess you would maybe feel entitled to whatever, a text back, a call, whatever. But I did feel the cards are saying basically you can do whatever you want to do. I mean, there's always free will. But the poison ivy card is, it's like maybe this person, I got the hit, or maybe this person will have inflated ego, basically, if you reach out. But it just depends on what you want to do. That's all. It always comes back to, what do you want to do? You are the creator of your reality. You can do whatever you want to do. But I feel that this person could reach out to you if you just not hold your ground, but just we have you working your creativity here. That's focusing your energy into you. That's always the name of the game. Especially sometimes I guess in love, but a lot of the times I find the readings always go back to the self, and awakening your creativity is definitely about the self. And so yeah, thank you so much for joining. I hope the reading brought you clarity and soul evolution. Should I look into psychic detective work? The overall energy is of looking into psychic detective work. Because this, anyways, energy of the ancients, cheerful love, learning something new. Bully. This is one of my not least favorite cards, but it's really interesting. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps confront the inner fears that bully you. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Chaos and conflict. I feel like it depends. I feel this could be a very good career for you, but I also feel that you could struggle. And not in a bad way, I guess, but the chaos and conflict card, it feels maybe the things can wear on you psychologically. Yeah, maybe things can weigh on you psychologically. But you'd be a very effective ruler, or a very effective leader, if you were to. Someone's name is Toe22. I cannot with you guys in these damn usernames. But yeah, I feel it's a it's not really a strong yes or no. I feel that this could be, again, something that you have a natural talent for, natural instinct for, but I don't know how long term this would work for you. With the chaos and conflict card, I'm not sure if that's something that is like basically weighing too much on you, but I also feel this could expand you. So whatever you're wanting to do is what the cards are so liberal, right? But whatever you're wanting to do, and I feel this could be pros include it being very instinctual, you actually really enjoying it, learning something new, expanding yourself, possibly being a leader. Cons include maybe internal conflict, some struggle basically. But yeah, so I guess that will be a reading. It's more of a yes than a no, but I guess they're saying still explore. Maybe there's something else that's more specific. I don't know. But that will be a reading. I hope it brought you clarity. And I hope it also brought you soul evolution. Namaste. I guess not. Oh, I guess so. I guess so. We'll have a good time with my vehicle soul this week. Getting into a new vehicle. Forgetfulness. Reconcile differences. Native spirit. The fates. Liberator. Liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. The fates. I feel something can not go as planned, basically, as what I'm feeling or seeing in the cards. I am seeing a car, basically, but I feel that there's just something here that not go wrong, but the words are never right, basically, because whatever I say is going to be perceived as negative, possibly. But I just see here maybe another opportunity opening up for you. So really they're saying just, I guess, be patient-ish, but it's almost like the spirit that you're buying in is really what I'm seeing here. The overall energy of you buying the car and how you're feeling, And from that place, I feel maybe this isn't your first attempt, or I just feel a sense that this isn't your first attempt, or like that this has been a journey for you, maybe even a struggle, and I almost feel a sense of like freeing yourself from that energy. Sometimes the answers or whatever come in so strange. So overall, I'll say, yeah, you will have a good sale. And yeah. You will get what you need, basically. Okay. You will get what you need. And really challenging those beliefs, those negative thoughts. Because again, liberator, freeing yourself from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. All right. So really focusing on that. I feel like I've seen that username before. I don't know. Your username does ring a bell. I don't think it's the first time someone's been told, but I really don't know. So. Oh my goodness. Next, we have Miss Sutton. If she's here. I know your name does seem familiar. I don't know if I did a reading for you or not, but the username Toe it rings a bell. I can't say whether or not you're new, but if you are, just join my other ones. You know? You don't have to get a reading every time. But it rings a vague bell. Yes. You're welcome. Used to going, I want you to get a real job. Yeah, people who like are honest and true don't get hostile like that. There's no need to. Just energy speaks for itself. It's fine, thanks. You said it's fine a couple of minutes ago. You're still here. I'm just saying, you know? Just saying. Cleo Stars took the damn words out of my mouth, you know? Alright, it's time to move this person, please. Just clogging up the chat. Hello, Margarita Alcazar. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're having a lovely night. Sometimes you just have to sit Shadow Gina down and say, shh. It's so unnecessary, you know? Literally, I do a reading on Thursday for everyone, you know? So if you really want a reading from me, you could just wait until then. But then you see how ugly it got so fast. Just, I don't want your energy around me anyways, because it got that ugly so fast. It's unnecessary. All over a tarot reading. It's like, you guys, you realize you can go get a pack of cards and learn them yourself, right? I mean, you know, if you really want to, if you really want that connection. Anyways. We don't dwell. We move forward. By the way, guys, if you like Japanese tea, this one, the jasmine green tea, is so good. I was like, oh, it's gonna be sweet. It was unsweetened. I'm like, wow, these Japs, they don't like the sweetness. However, this one, you don't need it. It just tastes so sweet and yummy. I love this one. Really, really good. Highly recommend. I don't know where to get them from because I got it from a local restaurant. Sun, Scorpio. Moon, Pisces. Rising, Capricorn. So, literally, I am all around Sag. I have my sister is a Sagittarius, her daughter is a Sagittarius, and my ex-best friend is a Sagittarius. So, a lot of Sag energy has always been around me. Thank you. See, some of you guys, all of you guys who know me and like me, I love you. And even the ones who don't love me and like me, I love you guys too. We just don't get along. We just don't get along, that's fine. You can't like everyone, but I will love you to death. Up next, we have green. What does your father love? Excuse me. What does your father love about you? Is this person deceased? I want to know that before going into the reading, just to be sure what I'm channeling. If not, we will proceed. If so, not the appropriate question, not an appropriate question. But just want to know. It's so interesting, Queen of Swords. You know that place I said for him? I feel that we... Oh, wait, so is he alive or deceased? I don't remember which one I asked. I feel we as collective humans carry so much energy here. Because everyone that I've done work for, there's just so much energy here. I need to do like collective heart chakra reiki or something, because there's so much energy here for everyone. Yes. So was that alive or deceased? Alive, deceased. He is gone. Yeah, so that's not an appropriate question, unfortunately. I won't be it's like I can, but I just don't. No, that's another question, but not tonight. No. Yes. I don't know. I feel, yeah, it's just, no. A little bit too much energetically for me in this space tonight. But do come back with that question, because I am doing mediumship lives soon. So I will answer your question eventually, but just not now, because it's just not the space energetically right now for me to like connect with that energy. Yes. Overcoming adversity. Voice of your muse. Passions and sex. Good thing I did not answer that question, because that would have been so hard to explain. So hard to explain. Healer. This is beautiful. Wow. It's interesting that I was talking about my heart chakra, and we have healer here. So I'm feeling some support that you basically have. I feel this is support from spirit. So that's support from your loved ones around you, including your father. So he is here, but I just can't, I'm not channeling directly from him. This is just general, But I do feel a support from spirit that you have, especially if you're going through a difficult time, if you're just kind of unsure, I feel that you carry a lot of internal inspiration that can sometimes be blocked. And so we have healer here. So I was saying, actually, that we as collective consciousness carry so much energy. Like, I was just feeling into the space as I'm applying pressure, and I just feel like release happening, and I'm like, it's just weird. And so I feel the healer here is actually at this person's crown chakra. And if you didn't know, your root chakra, your heart chakra, and your crown chakra, Muladhara, Anahata, and Sahasrara, resonance, are all connected. And so when one are out of balance, basically your whole system is kind of, and so we have crown here, but really this is your root. So I'm seeing that working with your root chakra could be really beneficial for you at this time. That's a variety of ways. That includes sex in a safe place with a safe partner, obviously. Safety, number one with that, obviously. But we do have passions and sex. Yes, sex can be very healing. Yes, you can cry after because you're releasing, especially if it's the right person. Again, creating that safe space. This can even be self-pleasure. Again, creating a sacred space. And this can also be like a Reiki session. I'm just seeing here like maybe relying on an outside resource at this time for you as you are working through whatever this is, because again, we have overcoming adversity here. So maybe needing to find just some support, basically. And we even have find your muse. So that support can definitely come internally. But I also feel here like a massage, energy healing session, acupuncture, something to where there is outside stimulation to move energy in your body, I think will be really beneficial for you. And what also let you know how supported you are. And so, yeah, that would be your reading, my love. I hope it brought you clarity and soul evolution. Hello, Chakra Clairvoyant. Thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you liked your reading. Next, we have 77 Krutz. You're welcome. Sorry. God, these questions are so wild. Does Joe know that Dara cheats on him? Isn't Dara from that one show? Yes, Dara, I think. No? Yes. Oh, it's Daria. I was close. She was close. Daria. Alright, so does Joe know that Dara cheats on him? Wow. Anticipation and excitement. Sovereignty. Solitude and diligence. Seeker. Round and round. I was gonna say I feel like he doesn't know, but we have this round and round card. So maybe he suspects or something? Because this round and round card is like, maybe it's her or this person constantly cheating or something. I don't know. But there's just energy, I guess. So most likely not, honestly. But again, there's this circular energy around him that they want me to highlight. So that's what I will do. Highlighting that circular energy. You have inability to commit to a path. This is funny to me. Yeah, so basically, I don't think he does. Basically, I don't think he knows. Or I don't feel he knows. So yeah. Next up, we have Squiggle Squiggle. You mean did? Do you mean do? You said, did Christian want to come back? Did he want to reconcile? Overall energy of the connection. Ignorance and mystery. Inner calm and balance. Wisdom. Prostitute. Truth be told. I don't. This person's energy is quite strange and odd. Um, I'm feeling here a very instinctual energy, meaning it's a certain magnetism, I guess, between you guys. Like, so I feel that it's really a no, I suppose. But there's still a magnetism here, basically. But overall, no. No. Right. That's your reading. No. I don't think this person wants to. Mm. You're welcome. Five more left. It's like people, we always said that we believe that you are a returning person. I never got the reading, ma'am. How does this person feel? Yeah, because some of y'all, like, you name, it's, usernames look familiar or the picture looks familiar. How does this person feel? Invoke the guardians. Relationship. Well, stay subscribed until our next live, and you'll definitely get a reading. So I hope to see you then. Inner flow and cycle. Oof. No, oof. Oof. We have orphans here. They have some punchy cards in this deck. Alchemist. How does this person feel? I feel this individual is I feel, well, if you guys aren't in contact, obviously the distance, because we have the orphan card, but if you guys are in contact, there's a certain, sorry, my sinuses are like wild. I notice it's when I connect with a lot of energy. Anyways, alchemist, orphan, inner flow and cycle of relationships, and both guardians. I feel this individual is just very accepting of how things are, basically. There definitely is pain here, but I feel a certain acceptance in this person's energy about the situation. Not saying they don't care, but definitely with alchemist over orphaned, and inner flow and cycle, I feel an acceptance, basically, of what is. I feel Miss Bonita's been here too. But yeah, I feel they are accepting of what is. I feel, Miss Bonita, your name sounds so familiar to me. I don't know what it is, but your name sounds familiar. To me, at least. Because Bonita is very unique. So yeah. A certain sadness here as well, I feel, in the cards with your person. But I feel that it's not about you. It's about maybe his life, etc., etc. But a certain sadness in his energy for sure. I don't know. I'm going to trust my instinct with you, Bonita. Your name just sounds too familiar. And there is actually a Bonita floating around. Stay subscribed and come back on, what is it, Thursday. That was your one question, Sharada Pandy. So thank you so much. I do feel love in the cards, but also an acceptance. But I'm not really going to dive any deeper into that, as that was your one question. Makes sense why he's feeling what he's feeling then. But the orphan card. All right, so I think we have 4 more spots. Apparently, 4 more spots. I'm just like, let's keep going, cause yeah. You're welcome. Maybe this is not meant for you, like you just said. I know you just named it. Sounds familiar, and I have to stick with what I'm saying. Sounds familiar. Yeah. I know I haven't seen Tanya here before. But your name sounds too familiar. Come back on Thursday. Please. If you feel ever so inclined. I swear, pull on it. No. Like, if it was me and someone said, okay, I think I've seen you here before, I'm like, cool. I'm going to sub you anyway. I like your energy. Obviously, if I'm wanting a reading from you. And then I would come back the next day or the next time they're live. But that's just Gina. I love these feathers. Yes. I love your question. Yes. But before we can get there, Miss Tanya, there are some things in your life that you have to transcend. We have intoxication and stupor, raise your vibration, and stress and negativity. So there may be something in your overall environment and something that is causing you stress, negativity. Maybe we have, again, intoxication and stupor. We all have habits. Maybe that's drinking, whatever you do. Not saying you do. If you don't, then it doesn't really apply to you. Intoxication and stupor, I guess, could also be maybe the news, just something that is hypnotizing to you, that takes you out of your own energy. And needing to transcend that. So I'm wiping my nose, my bad. Needing to transcend that. We have raise your vibration, which I love here, because yes, you definitely are meant to do that. And particularly, I feel we do have stress and negativity here, but I also feel this is pertaining to you being able to transmute this energy. So within yourself, yes, but also with other people. And then we have damsel and never ending story. So this could be about romantic connection, even in your life, that you keep around, that you know you're not supposed to keep around, or having excessive expectation around love. But I feel that definitely yes. And they're basically saying, for lack of better words, more healing, but not really. It's just us coming more into wholeness with who we are. And so that can look like to us healing, but it's really just discovering, like, healing can be pulling back layers, yes, but the layers that we pull back upon and that we find are our true self. And it's really interesting, actually, that she's in this mirror, almost like a layer, of reality. And so I just really feel here this is about maybe striking, I don't know, because they're not saying that fix yourself and then, but it's a very, like, it's a very, not lead by example, because that's too harsh of a language for them. But I guess it's more about coming into internal wholeness, I guess, is the only phrasing that I can find that is decent enough. Coming into an internal wholeness with yourself. And I feel from that space will be very, very beautiful. And your colors, by the way, which I like, even though we have this dis-ease card, I feel this dis-ease is like transmutive energy. Like, you have to go through it to, like, bring it out of other people, basically. So healers basically are transmuters, but we also have to begin with ourselves. So it's like the journey involves ourselves because we almost learn on ourselves in a certain sense. So yeah, I love this energy. Like, I feel you're a very, very powerful being. So definitely stick with your meditations, with your mindfulness, with eating clean, with treating your body well. Because being a healer, it's not a responsibility, but if you take it serious, if you feel like Gina, my guys have a talk with me. They're like, don't take it so seriously. It's supposed to be about joy too. But I'm like, I take it seriously and don't know how to not take it seriously. So yeah, um, be sure to have fun too. But yeah, that would be your reading. Thank you so much for joining, Miss Tanya. I hope that we will be back and I get to read for your beautiful energy again. I quite liked your question. Thank you. I hope this reading brought you clarity. Namaste. And also solar pollution. I would like to get a love reading. And by the way, also, I hope you're still here, Miss Tanya. Your energy is so clearing, like me disconnecting from it. I'm like, wow, like I feel clarified. It's just so strange. I ask Spirit, I say, Spirit, huh? What do I do to completely like block everyone's energy, but still be able to read it? I don't know. I have to ask this one guy. They're like, I don't know. I'll have to see. Thank you. Because it's like you get the residual of people's... I don't know. We'll have to see. They'll like maybe raise your vibration. Raise your vibration, Gina. And then you'll see. What does that mean? I love reading. Create a sacred space. Ooh, compassion. Wow. Loving your soul path. Observer, teacher. Wow. Your love reading for Glam God Priya. Glam God. How to say it right? Breathe. I like it. I feel it's definitely more internal at this point. Not for a long time, but I feel I'm not seeing anyone come in, but this energy here feels very solid and solo and stability orientates to like defining your sense of stability. So yeah, your love life feels more so about you, but again, we have loving your soul path and create a sacred space. So maybe even creating a space to honor the union that you are wanting to call in. But I just feel it's definitely more so internal currently about your path, about the space around you even, and making it functional, cohesive. And we have teacher here. Maybe you are on a journey to teach others. That can be like literally anything. So that can be as literal as education and as not literal as teaching metaphysical concepts or anything you want to teach, really, I guess. But it feels like more so about establishing the self currently. So yeah. That will be your reading. You have had a reading with Gina before. Yeah, she definitely has. I guess LaShonda's not here. Yeah, she's not here. She lost her spot already anyways. It's been 3 minutes since she's not going to post a question. Unless 3 minutes isn't long enough? Isn't that long enough? I'll give her 1 more minute and then we move on. I can be very, like, again, that's why my guides are like, Gina, yes, discipline. Yes, meditation. But also have fun, because I can be so, like, it's hard to break. I guess she's not here. Alright, moving on. We could end with Mimi, your holy girl, because she's new. Oh, I wish you guys would be more specific when you ask questions sometimes, because I'm thinking, okay, we're just gonna read like general. It's like when you ask like, just sometimes questions could be more specific and you get more specific answers. Because with you, your cards have more context now. Yeah, they have more context now. Yeah, they definitely, especially the compassion card. I was like, the compassion card's very interesting, but I can't quite place it, so I didn't go into detail. I feel that I'm gonna pivot back. In your current relationship, don't do anything drastic. Don't do anything. Just sit back. Maybe go back into your own energy more, but don't do anything that could hurt it, because it's, don't do, just create a sacred space, it said, loving your soul path, it said, so, and compassion also, it said, so really there's just a sense of like I guess a stillness, but also like a recalibrating or a resorting of sorts, like just really being in that energy, okay? Oh, that's what the problem was. It wasn't showing up. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Tanya. That means so much to me. What are MC's current feelings? We have co-create. You guys, I just like try to hide it. I'm like, don't do that, Gina. Don't make that face. Don't make that face. I'm like, oh. We have child orphan. I mean, someone has to get the card in the deck. Gentle love. Yes. You're welcome. I go live. This is for, I'm answering Miss Tanya. I go live 4 times a week. Sometimes I'm trying to go to 7. Honestly, I want to do two collective readings per week, and then 4 question live. So basically, going live every day. I don't know how I'm going to handle that, but we'll see. But yeah, 4 times a week, 4 questions. And she says it's not showing up, so I'm going to just go ahead and trust that. I don't know why it would not be showing up. Let's see if I can see it on my end. Because sometimes they tell me. Sometimes they don't. But sometimes they tell me when people sub me. Nope. Let's see here. See, because I'm just like, I don't think people will lie, but I'm also very, very trusting of individuals. I'm very much not naive, but I just don't understand. I say I don't understand liars, but then I can understand them, so I can't say that either. Shut up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see you, babe. I don't want to be rude, but the rules are those. 7-Eleven. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Amazing, amazing. Would not be possible without you. Milestones. Channel milestones. Is it still not showing up? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. If you guys have a computer, when they just like start worrying and it's like, is something wrong? Is something happening? So do you strap and, I mean, maybe, maybe that will help. But it's just not showing up on our end. She said it should be 7-12. Still 7-11. Yeah, it should either be 7-10 or 7-12. One of the two. God, my nose is just like profusely. I think I broke past the barrier today in my readings. Nothing. What are you seeing, Queen of Swords? You want me to read into some shiesty third-party energy? Don't donate. Because I don't want to channel. Okay, don't donate. Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flow into the situation. Meaning I'm not going to use any cards. Because my friend wants me to do a live with her. And what she does is she just like intuitively, like she's like you, where she just gets information like just without using the cards. And I would love to like not, I know I can do that. But I'm also nervous about it. Like I was nervous about using only Oracle today. So I'm going to break another cherry pop. We're going to pop another cherry. It went up to 7-12. It did. Well, look at that. Something is weird with technology. All right, so we have here the same card: child, orphaned, co-create. Ooh, how nice though. I didn't see that. That's maybe why. Who knows? MC's current feelings. Wow. He's quite sprung. You have gentle love, let love enter, goddess Freya. Freya is... I don't even know who goddess Freya is, honestly. I think she's Norse. Freya. History. She's the goddess of love, I guess. She's... Wow, I got it right. She's Norse. In charge of love, fertility, battle, and death. She like pigs, and she rode a boar with golden bristles. She's also a protection goddess. So how is this person current feelings, his overall energy? We have child orphaned here as well. Independence based on wanting to go it alone. Conquering the fear of surviving. Feeling abandonment that stifle maturation. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Wow. We have co-create here. I feel this person definitely wants to come towards you, basically. But they're very much... They're very much wanting something, but not allowing themselves to have it, basically. I think would properly describe this person's energy. It's my damn laptop. It's my laptop that's doing that, guys. That's what I was saying. I have a MacBook. If you have a MacBook, I don't know if any other machines do this, but it literally just like goes like. And I'm like, wow, this is really annoying, loud noise that won't stop. Until it stops. But yeah, back to your reading. This person basically just has, I don't want to say, it's childhood wounding issues, basically. That I would say would be like the hindering block, you know, but I definitely feel this person is keen towards you. But just has trouble opening up to that fact. Anything else? No, I just feel like I was saying, this person likes you. They just aren't open enough, but I think they could be. Especially with the co-create card here. Like, it's like they want to be. You know, I don't know the details, obviously, but I do feel here it's just like a way of being that they're used to. And so this connection may challenge that in them. Anything else? No, because your cards, especially the color ones, were so sick. Not sick in the bad way, but like this person's like really keen, like sick for you. Or like sick, you know, like love sick. Yeah, like love sick. Sometimes my language, I'm like sick. Disease. Negative. Everyone's like, what? I'm like, I don't mean it that way, but that's how it comes out. But you're welcome. I like the reading a lot. This person is very emotional, but low-key about it, I would say. It does seem to be that way. All right, so Queen of Swords. Back to you in this back to you in this situation. First, I have to do a smoke clearing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The free list is closed today. If you scroll up, you'll see that the free list is closed, zombie. But we will be convening. So that's not right. Convening again really soon. So stay tuned for that. I don't know how to make those. Like, you know when you have pants and they're high water? How do you make that work when you love the pants? How do you make it look good? Hem them down. Add fabric. Turn it into shorts or capri. Patchwork. Like, it's just awful. And it's awful because I'm so tall. And so everything is like that for me. Not everything, but a lot of things. I was wondering, though, if he has hesitation because of his devotion to her. No. I mean, he's emotionally not into her at all. Not in that way. It's like, it's a very layered thing, the human experience. So yes, there is some emotional attachment, but in that way, and I feel that not perhaps it will always be that way, but I also feel a certain maybe. Okay, sorry, I'm just thinking. Towards her, yes, there is emotional bond, but it's not. It's like in my head, I'm seeing like, back to the concave, but like this concave is like can hold liquid almost, and it's like I'm seeing the point where it's not that way anymore. But I'm seeing almost like yes, 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 yes. A certain depth, I guess, basically. I'm seeing to a certain depth, she has emotional sway and pull. But then there's also this more deeper part that it's just not that case. It's not that way. He's not so in love with her, no. It's not love. It's affection, I would say. It's connection to whatever devotion, but it's not like this. It's more like here, more depth and also more hardened, I would say. Have to take the him out. How do you do that? Yikes. I was thinking maybe I can just add fabric to it. Black. I need to learn how to sew. My Taurus is going to need a sewer, I think. I keep thinking about him. But anyways, and the energy knot. It's just because that's his, that's, you know, I don't want to say it, that is sun. You know who sun is. The opposite. Because of that. And it's like not a reverence for her, but an appreciation, I guess, for giving her that gift, for giving him that gift, because he really, you know how he is with that individual, and so it's very, it's like a gratitude. I feel that I feel more of a gratitude, honestly, like very grateful, very like a certain reverence, like I said, and that may be a lot to handle. That's why I don't date men with children. Oh, well, I guess obviously, because like there's always that like, he doesn't. In my head, it's like he's like bowing down to her, but it's not that way. But it is that way because it's a very primal but mystical and also spiritual thing. But yeah, it's because of that. It's not any. It's a very, it's it's like this, that entity is very like the thread basically. I'm seeing in my head like the chest of him connected to her, and obviously the chest of, the BM connected to the child as well. And so it's just that like flow of energy that they have with each other. Um, but it's not with her, the BM. It's definitely not that way, like affection wise, but it from the other standpoint, it's very much like, okay, like I respect you, like to a certain extent. It's very devotional, yeah, I would say, but it's just because of the gift, the appreciation, the gratitude, like the awe that he experiences. So I can understand personally, because especially the relationship dynamic, being what it is, I can just understand, because it's a special thing, I feel, any child, but it's just really special to him, I feel. And I think I don't know, the other one, I don't know, he's just very connected because he feels like very involved, basically, very, very involved. So I can respect that, honestly. I respect his, I don't know, I just respect it. Mm. And it's so admirable to me. I'm like, wow, it's so beautiful. I love it because it's just a beautiful thing to see. And it's a beautiful thing to see. Very beautiful. Yes. Sorry, it's so funny. This makes people say things. Mm. You pick up what I put down really well. I love to see it as well. No. Thank you so much for joining, Miss Linda. Free list is closed. And yeah. Does my husband cheating on me? Is your husband cheating? Again, no questions. But thank you for joining. And do come again if you feel ever so inclined. Yes, you came with me. uh, some people are so funny. So funny. I think that's all though. I think that's if you unless you have anything else you want to ask, because honestly, I like just tapping in more intuitively. Because sometimes the cards can be so draining to read. Um, but yeah, if you have anything else you want to ask, definitely, I would like to respond to that. But if not, that will be the end of today's live. um, his energy felt so much more cunning than that, but I have no doubt that he smiled. The cards, though, it was the king and the page of swords, so he's really cautious. I feel he will. I feel. Why you didn't put your name, or at least your initial? Why? Tell me why. I need to know your logical explanation for doing that. I think that's the point I'm stuck on. Cautious, that doesn't make sense to me. The page. All right. The page is always cautious energy. Oh, maybe that's your ass that I'm reading then. I was being cautious. So how do you think he's going to act if you were, you know? You guys act like energy isn't reflected in relation. Well, not, okay, it's like not everyone, but like, especially when you're intuitive, it's much more, I don't know, reactionary, I guess, or something. I don't know. You should have put your name. Or at least T or S. I don't know why I was saying T. What's T to you? I don't know. I was like, T, put a T, put a T. What's T? I don't know. But you should have put an S. Or something. Letting him know. Like, yes, it's me. Or SJ or something. Like, sign your shit, you know? Own it. Because I'm like, why didn't she own it? But I think, yes, he will definitely reach out to you. Men always, I feel that men like being approached more than they let on, but I would never do that. Never, but genuinely no. I want to ask this guy out though, but not literally just like to go for a drink, not even to do anything. I just want to ask him out and talk to him. Sometimes I just want to see into people's brains because that interests me deeply about them. I don't know if I'm weird or not. Probably I definitely am. I just want to like be in people's brains. To go to that store, I have to like, I kind of even want to go to the house, you know, but I'm like, Gina, don't be crazy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Can I pay for reading? Everything's closed right now. I would love to take you, but I'm just oh no, everything's closed right now. Everything's closed. We're closed. It's 8:30 and it's rapidly approaching my, not sleep time, but I have to have at least 2 hours to shut down. And I'm going to bed at 10:45, hopefully. I say that, and then it's like 12 o'clock. I'm like, oh, it's 12 o'clock, Gina. You gotta go to bed now. So I'm hoping for 10:45, 10:50 tonight. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it's like I've been having trouble sleeping. I know it's because all of the energy work that I've been doing, all of the planets, but we are back, you see those arms, or you see this arm, it's not big enough right now, okay? And it's all sleep right now. So I need my arms to be bigger before. Basically what I'm saying is just no. But it's not because of you, it's just because I have to zhuzh down a lot before I go to sleep. But if you've already paid, I guess we'll have to. Hopefully not. But if not, then no. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and do it. Alright, so what's your question, my love? We can do it. No, we can do it now because I don't do that. You pay, you get your reading. Thank you so much for going to my channel. So what is your question today, Miss Glam by Elena? First, lovely seeing you. I always love reading your energy. Very nice energy. Just let me know your question, and we will commence really quickly here. I will be your assistant, though. I have to be. It's like obsessed. Obsessed. Is Jay hiding anything bad from me? Let's use my mini Namaste, and then we have Between Worlds here. This is continuing from everyone else's, so these are still here. All right, so we have Between Worlds. So automatically that's a no for me. This go stay out of that pretty little head of yours, okay? This person is definitely going through tremendous self-growth, I feel, is what this Between Worlds card is about. And so maybe it's coming, I don't even think he's acting a certain way because you're just saying you're asking. But like I said, the card here, it's like very transformative. So it's like some transformation could be a little bit difficult. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Five of Swords here. I guess I got to use my Marseille, so I'm happy. The Queen of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, again, I'm not seeing this person hiding anything from you at all. The Five of Swords here is interesting to me. Let me pull up my handy dandy guide. Yeah, this person is really up-leveling themselves. They're really working on themselves, bettering themselves. Trying to, like, not chink away at their, like, flaws. But, there's a theme here of improvement. A theme here, of especially I'm gonna go back. Exactly. There's a theme here of we have perseverance through challenges, but the Queen of Swords here feels very interesting to me. It's almost like I feel this Queen of Swords could be you. Yes, that's what it is. It's not you, you know, but the energy here, it feels almost like him having to perform, him having to be a certain way. And this is what the Seven of Pentacles is here. I was saying, like, this felt like in the future, like basically I'm sowing seeds for the future right now, you know? So I feel this person, this is you. This Queen of Swords is your energy. And he's like, I have to come right. I have to come correct. I have to have my shit together, basically. So yeah. He's very much not being hard on himself, but he's really adamant about not even doing things right, but just coming a certain way. Being a certain way. Like, it's almost a pride thing, I would say. But also it's like based on your energy. It's almost like your energy sets the tone, because it's like the queen here, you know? I feel he's this 5 of swords, excuse me, and you're the queen. And like she's looking at the 5 of swords like you know, pointing your finger, like, and this may not be you physically doing that, but it's like this person is basically aligning to your energy, like, and I'm seeing 2 as I'm saying this. And again, the 7 of Pentacles, I'm loving here because that's a promise. I'm sowing seeds, you know, and like she said, a ring within a year, you know, a ring, a promise, something definitely coming through with you guys. And also, I guess I should show you the star too. Everyone loves the star. I'm like, okay, it's the star, but everyone loves the star because, oh my god, my wishes, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. Sentimental. Blah, blah. But yeah. You keep balance scale. He knows he can't keep doing the same old shit. He knows he wants, exactly. Exactly. Again, this Queen of Swords is your energy, and it's almost like you either be right, or it's there, you know? Don't fuck this up. And that's true, honestly, because the Queen of Swords can be not too much, but we have the Queen of Swords as my moderator, and we all know how she can be sometimes. We all know how she can be sometimes. It's just so funny to me. I don't know what I did differently today because I have so much energy right now. I guess I did a meditation, but I always do a meditation beforehand. So what is it, Spirit? I always feel towards the end, I like peter out, and I'm not like barely moving, but like it is just more like I'm not as exuberant. But right now, I feel that I have energy from an hour ago right now. Like, from the beginning of the live, I had the same amount of, like, psychic stamina, basically. And that's interesting to me. Like, oh, how interesting. I don't know. I guess it's just whatever, something. All right, my love. I think is that the only question that you have about you guys? This person very much responds to your energy. Like he's calling and texting more. Exactly. Come correct or don't come at all. And I think he understands that. And it's good when men understand that. Definitely. And by the way, we'll see. We'll try not to edit out your reading, but I do have to edit back to a certain point. So, yeah. But I will try to keep this portion up if I can. Yeah, you are. I don't know what kind of juju you have, Glam by Elena, but you need to email me all of your mental diet shit. Like, drop it in the chat, because I'm like, I don't know what you're watching or doing, etc. But I'm like, what is she doing? Because this person is like, he's really like bending to your will, you know, like mind over matter. He's mind over matter right now with you. I'm like, wow, I don't know what you're doing, but I know, like, we all are very powerful, but I'm just like, but what are you doing though? What are you listening to? Tell me your secrets. Oh, yes, definitely. And you can also send it to me on Instagram as well. I am, same name, Spiritually Gina, on Instagram. When I go away like that, I'm thinking about my macros. I'm thinking about, did I hit my macros today? Sammy. Oh. Sammy, yeah, Sammy, I know her. Follow at Sammy on here, and your thoughts create. I don't know your thoughts create, but I know Sammy. All right, so you like Sammy. Okay, I need to be in her energy. I need to be in someone's energy. Like, I feel that my mental concept is changing because I feel people around me. But I guess it's like the more resistance we have to certain situations. But I'm like, okay, any day now. Any day now. Your thoughts. Is it that person? No. Oh, I don't know her. Oh, okay. I'll definitely um look at their content. Ah. He was deceitful in the past. Got you. Oh, okay. Got you. That's so cool. Yeah, I don't follow them, but I briefly watched some of their content. And they also have this really big coaching network. I would honestly love to be a part of a Reiki coaching or like a Reiki network or something. I've been wanting to do more Reiki, but at the end of the day, I don't know, for me, Reiki it's more tough for me because I have certain expectations for myself as a practitioner that can be sometimes not helpful. You're very intuitive. Do you know? And I don't know. I'm gonna ask you, but I don't know what there is to ask about this person except for, I guess, why hasn't they texted me back? But so I'm still working on getting past that, which I gotten so much better through affirmations and mental diet. Yeah, I was gonna say, but I was like, she already knows what needs to like. She already knows, so it's like nothing to say. I've always been interested in Reiki. It's very lovely, very very lovely. I love doing it, especially on myself. I love going into my chakras and just seeing and feeling what I can experience within the energy centers. I love doing it for other people as well, but I need to learn how to better shield myself. I need to ask this one guy. He does a lot of work, or he does work. I need to ask him what he does because I feel that I ground myself. I do so much energy work, etc., etc., but I still end up picking up people's energy. What did Pete think of me leaving the number today? All right, what do you think about this person? He is a Taurus. We'll call him T for now. What is his situation? What is his deal? Basically, he has not responded to me. I sent him 2 texts and an email. So, I know he will respond eventually, I guess, but maybe I should ask what should I shift internally and or what is he thinking about? You see, he's so cute. He is so keen on you. I love it. And again, she got. I used the archetype cards here, and he got child nature, and I'm like, wow, what a gentle spirit. Taurus can be so dippy. Okay, I don't. I've dated no Taurus men, so I wouldn't know really. I know Geminis can be not dippy, flighty, uh, unstable, non-committal, big dick. Did not just say that. I did. Didn't just say that. Yeah, so what is up with this Taurus person? I don't want to say my love life is atrocious, but uh, it's it's. I had my Vedic done, and she's like, "You have block in love. That is, I have a block in love. I don't know. I did. He's going to respond, but I feel like it maybe not directly to what you said. Something more casual, like out of nowhere. That's what someone. I think I wasn't getting on nothing. I don't know. It's weird because I went to the place where I wanted us to go, and I did not enjoy it at all. I don't know. I'm not frustrated, I guess, anymore. But I'm also a water sign. So I blame my impatience on the fact that, can you really restrict water? Can you tell a waterfall to stop falling so fast? No. So, yeah, I'm water. I am actually, I think it's like 70% of my chart is water. It's in, or 50 to 70, one of the two. It's really insane. Like, basically, I am a water dominant person, so I have to slow it down. But I'm like, again, spirit, can you tell a waterfall to slow down? No. I am a Scorpio sun, Pisces moon, Capricorn rising. Through and through. Like, the more I learn about astrology, the more that I realize I truly embody all of those placements internally. It is not like a war, but it's so intense. But then everyone's like, wow, Gina, you're so calm. Wow, Gina, you're so professional. Wow, Gina, XYZ. Like, I come off so stoic, Capricorn energy. But emotionally, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces. I think Scorpio is the masculine water sign. Pisces, I feel, is the ultimate feminine water sign. So it's like not a clash, but definitely not. It's not a synergy, But it emotions and Gina and emotions in Scorpio. Scorpio's like, what are emotions? We don't know what that means. Pisces like, yes, we do. Let's sit down and have a talk. And yeah. He's a Taurus. I don't know his full chart. Whenever I see him again, I will have to get his full chart. Yeah, I don't believe in blockages either. It's so funny because everyone in my readings say that my energy intimidates him. And I just find that to be so hilarious. And you know what? I'm not going to turn it off. I'm not going to turn it down. Let it intimidate you. You rise. My worst relationship was with a Cancer and a Scorpio. Yo, Glam by Elena. I wish I could tell you the story, but it's really explicit. But yeah, Cancers. No, absolutely not. And I also dated a Scorpio for a minute. Wasn't it either? So I would say that I think a Gina Scorpio, because I'm born on the 30th. So I feel like Scorpios after me are kind of cool, generally. But yeah, we can be a lot to handle. We are not for everyone. Fire and water. I feel that can be a good and bad combination. I know you said you're a Sag, I think. I think you and this guy are both Sages. What's your moon and rising? Queen of Swords, do you know any of this? I know you're a Gemini, but do you know your moon or rising? Yo, Jay's ex is a Cancer. He said it was his... Cancers are just so... like, not... I mean, they're not it, but they're just not it. I never want to judge people based on their sign, but... I was thinking, I'm like, I don't think that's a lovely combination, but maybe you can make some steam. Make it steamy. Make it really, really steamy. With me, water and water. Does water and water mix? Yes. Should they always mix? I feel honestly that my Scorpio energy is the salt. I was wanting to say fresh water, but really my Scorpio energy is like the salt water, so the ocean. And then my Pisces energy is freshwater energy. And so they don't mix. Sag, Leo moon, Sag rising. Ooh, that's a very fiery placement. I like it. You gotta find it in email. You have to. I'm always intrigued because, again, I'm realizing how astrology is like a blueprint, basically. Of course, you can deviate, but generally, it's pretty fucking accurate, in my opinion. I'm a Sag and Leo moon that like dating a Cancer. Have you ever met a person that likes dating a Cancer? Honestly, I feel Cancer men are just, they're just so emotional. And I don't mind emotions, but like, again, Scorpio. I don't want to hear about it. When people talk to me, I want to say especially men, but like, I'm just like, keep it to yourself. Write it in a journal. Not right now, like, it's just so overwhelming at times. Which one is accurate? Um, okay, so I have my Vedic chart read, and I've haven't had a Western astrology reading. I know my Western astrology chart, but I don't think I've ever had my chart read before. But I know that my Capricorn rising is both Vedic and Western. I think Vedic is more accurate, but I also have a bias towards the old ways, meaning I just like old traditions a lot. One of my BFFs is a Scorpio. My former friend was a Sagittarius. I feel Scorpio and Sagittarius can get along. Apparently not in my life. But at one point we got along, so I'm sure it can happen again. And my older sister is actually a Sagittarius as well, and so is her daughter. So I know they will be lovely, lovely, lovely. Things will definitely continue to grow between you and Jay. Definitely. It's almost like you guys, there's a static energy, but the static energy is almost like because there's so much in the path of you guys, if that makes any sense. On the path for you guys. I guess I am very clairvoyant. I just don't acknowledge it. Because I get images all the time. I just don't acknowledge them. Because they don't make any sense really. It's more like, here's a random thing. And maybe you can find meaning to it. I have very powerful energy. Yeah, I noticed. I really noticed that people, they're just not intimidated by me, but they're like, what the hell is going on with her? I don't know. I'll get back to you when I find out. I'll get back to you when but I don't want to soften for him, but I do like him. He's really handsome. And our babies would be so cute. I'm not saying I want that with him. I don't know, they're just like, I feel, being a Pisces, I worry about overly romanticizing things, But I love the idea of romance with him because he's so a gentleman. Like, he stands up. He was at here at my house, and we had dinner together, and like, I never had a guy do this. He like sit up, and when I sat down, he sat down too. And it's so simple, but it was just so nice for him to like be aware and like to sit down as I sat down too. That was very nice. It's like almost like we have to teach men how to be men again because they don't know that you're supposed to stand up for a woman. You're supposed to open all doors for them. You're supposed to like not serve me, but basically. Not serve me, but basically. It's so funny also because I saw a reading and it was like, how will their father or their parents feel about you? And Grandma Elena, you're new to this, but basically we had no information on this person at all. We're going to edit all of this out. We had no information on this person at all, and I ended up finding his father's Facebook page. So I like know his father's energy. So I feel like he'd like me. And that's what it said. But then they were also like, you're very serious. And so he's worried about the fact that I'm very serious. Basically, it's talking about my intensity as a person. And I'm like, wow, I must be a very intense person. I just don't realize it because I am how I am, But apparently I'm a very, very intense person. He can soften a little though. One thing I learned is sometimes we need a sign or two that we're really interested. I sent him 3 signs that I'm interested. So you know what? I don't want to hear about that. But I know that maybe I can soften for him. Maybe. We'll see. They're like, Gina, wow, you just I already know what I'm gonna wear. So he'll basically my seductive energy will do the work for me. Because I already have that outfit in my mind's eye, what I'm going to wear when we go out again. There was nothing. What do you think about P and baby mama? When I read your question, I heard drama really loud. There was nothing. What do you mean there was nothing? I don't know what you're referring to there. Definitely drama between them. I notice with my readings, I always read more of like the, you know, like, this is what you can get, you know? Maybe there's like, But I also feel like I can oscillate between being like, and then being like, oh, baby girl, no. Baby girl, no. So it's really interesting to me. No, something I noticed about myself and you see that extremeness even in my readings. Oh yeah, there was nothing on him, nothing, but everything on the father. I'm just like, what? Because the guy is 28, so he's in our age, you know. The father is in the 70s, and there's everything on him on the internet. I'm like, what? Like, it's so confusing. Oh yeah, and when we go out, he's gonna be like, wow. Again, I know I've been doing. I need to show you Glam by Elena. This is my little affirmation list that I do in the gym, especially when you're in the gym and like you're surrounded by men and you listen to this shit. You just feel like the baddest bitch on the planet. Like literally, and like what I wear. Honestly, I always wear skimpy clothing to the gym because no one there can have me. So I'm just like, you know, show them what they can't have. And listening to this shit here, like I have, oh my god, weight loss, I have it all, Earth Goddess, plastic surgery, I have the whole shindig, charisma, I have all these little subliminals here, and just listening to them in the gym is just like the ultimate ego boost ever. Drama, 5 of Wands, I feel like she may have a lot of pressure on him, like maybe even act out like he's not doing enough. It sounds like her. I wish there was a better picture of her. Actually, I know you have her Facebook, right? Send me it. I want to read her aura. I always like, I hate doing that because on one hand you can really see people, but on the other hand, you can really see people. But people's eyes, one thing that makes me so irritated, that's so weird, but people who wear glasses or shades in their picture and they post it online. Why would you do that? It's just like, I can't see you, you know? That's so funny. Yes, they're like, listen to that shit while you're working out and you feel like the baddest bitch on the planet. And everyone in the gym's looking at you. You can feel their stares. You can feel their sexual arousal for you. Because you know what they're thinking. Even if they're in a relationship, every man wants to fuck you, okay? That's just, I mean, not saying I don't have that big of an ego, you know, but men are really visual. I understand that about them, alright? I'm not wanting anyone's man there, but I'm just saying, like, you just know when you're wearing those skimpy little shorts and the crop top. You know what they're thinking. This one guy, he came next to me and took his shirt off. I'm just like, calm down, go sit down over there, little boy. He was cute, had abs too. I'm like, nice abs, but go sit down. He was like around my age probably. I'm like, I'm not into people my age. Silly you. But it was funny to me how he came over to like, or I don't know, he just took his shirt off. I'm like, wow, nice abs, but wow, so dramatic. I got him moving out that month. Said the end of the month. Beyond. I got him moving out this month. Beyond said, who's Beyond? Beyond. Yeah, I took his whole damn shirt off. I'm like, put it back on. I mean, not really, because his abs were so nice. They were like really chiseled. But I'm like, put it back on. No one wants to see that. I want to see someone else naked. I will see someone else naked. His little tiny little string. I want to tease him. I will try not to tease him. I will try not to tease him. I will try so hard. Another thing with me, being a Scorpio, my form of affection is making fun of people. And I have to stop doing that. Because people don't understand. It's jesting. Yes, jesting. Sometimes you can see it in videos or pictures of you. Queen of Swords is just so funny to me. Like, she has so much information about this person. And yet the things you say. I'm saying, you know all this. And yet the things you say. Spanish song. Oh, that's so cute. You guys are like having me sitting here chatting for longer than I'm supposed to, but I'm really enjoying this conversation right now. Obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. He's black and doesn't speak English. I was in tears laughing because it was cute and cheesy but sensual, romantic. You know what he's wanting you to do? He's wanting you to do a lap dance. I'm just kidding. Oh, it's funny. Thought he was doing the damn thing with that. He's black and doesn't. That's really funny, but it's also so cute. It's cute when they're romantic, you know? It's like, I love that. That's what, like, I need. That's what I have. We'll have, hopefully. I was, like, not even flower. I, like, love flowers, too. I'm realizing how much of a girl I am. Like, I expect flowers. I expect compliments. Pull out my chair. You sit down when I sit down. Like, wow. I didn't realize I was so traditional like that. Told him a story himself. Today I told him to tell me a story of himself when he was 5. And he went into so much. Who the fuck remembers when they're 5? I don't remember when I was 5. Maybe because I don't want to remember when I was 5. I don't remember when I was 5. Like, not distinctly, you know? It makes me kind of sad, though, I guess. I don't know. I do not remember 5. When I'm old, when you have children, guys, take a picture every year of them on their birthday. Or honestly, what about a picture every day? One thing, I don't have a lot of pictures of me growing up. And that makes me feel not sad, but unmarked, per se. So I will take so many pictures of my children. They would think I have an issue. So I'm like, yes, I'm marking my nose with my dress. This all will be edited out. Don't worry. Yeah. A picture, like, not every day, I guess, but like every week maybe or something. I don't know. I just want my children to have very well you be careful, Glam by Elena, with this man, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to document like every week or something. No, I'll definitely have to go to the gym tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be arm day. I'm excited. Didn't even think he would remember anything about when he was 5, but he did. I wonder who does, because I really don't. I really do not, but That's also really cool that he does. A baby. Yeah! A baby, of course. That's what it's leading to. It's honestly, sometimes I can feel my child, like my spirit baby is what they call them around me. I'm like, you guys, we're not ready. We're not ready. Go back. Go back. You're not. I don't want to say you're not welcomed, but you're not welcomed right now. Okay. Luckily, I don't have any DNA to work with. But if I guess when I do at this point, I will have to be extra careful because I find him to be very, very attractive. And I know you find your man to be very, very attractive. So you best be careful. I love where it's going as well. I feel such happiness and like, I don't know, it feels so light and just free. I really like it. I feel though like it's when I get to know you guys more, I feel like I'm so close to everything. I'm just like, am I really seeing? I mean, I know I'm seeing it, but I just feel so like in the fold of everything. If that makes any sense, I'm sure it does. I'm 35, but I want a family first. It's imperative that it is first because children are better set up for success when they have two parents. I think when they have their two parents, especially, but two parents in general, but when they have their two parents and they're both emotionally, physically, spiritually first, I guess we'll say emotionally, physically, mentally present, a child will be successful. And especially like I feel that our babies will be like extra, I don't want to say crystalline, but they will be very high vibrational beings, or like they just have a very beautiful threshold of like purity because we've done so much work on ourselves. I'm not saying they'll be perfect, but I feel they'll be extra special. And words like that can be so misinterpreted, but it's not from this like egotistical place. I'm special, you're not. But just knowing that there's different densities of energy. And I believe depending on where you're at, depending on the seed even of the person that you're with, like it all matters. Not depends on what type of soul can inhabit that body, but kind of in a sense. I think that it depends. Your father and your mother are dependent on basically whether or not the soul can enter into the body fully. The first time coming to you, him were at odds. He even told me it was done. You didn't know that, but quickly picked up on it. I feel good about things this time. Yeah, I don't remember, but I'm glad that things have changed and shifted. Okay. Yeah. And so I'm just excited for you guys as kids because really everyone in the spiritual community and their kids, because they're going to be very interesting beings. My child, I'm like, it's so weird because I'm very, very excited, but I'm also very nervous. But I'm like, I can't wait to meet them because first they'll teach me to be taught by someone that comes outside of me. Holy shit, right? They're going to teach me so much about myself, but then I get to teach them as well. I'm not too excited, but even when you tap into their energy, like you feel like, oh, I'm like, oh, not now, not now. I wish I had me at a young age. He has a daughter and the mom is so nasty to him, so he always tells me he doesn't want a split home. Well, I mean, he procreated with her, so he automatically has a split home at this point. I mean, it's sad, but it's the truth. Queen of Swords. You know what I told you earlier, right? About that baby's eyes. I found out what it was. I was going to text you about it, but I was like, I don't know if she wants to hear this mess. But I finally understood what I was saying. And basically, it's literally what I just said about how there are certain souls that get to inhabit certain bodies. And I think that's what I was seeing in her eyes. Oh my goodness! Yes! This time you can advance and maybe I'm definitely trying to make it. I'm always like, weddings, I've been to one wedding. They're so interesting to me. it was just so weird to be in an actual wedding. I don't know what it was. It was like, wow. You know, because I guess maybe because I always view weddings on screen. So it was just so peculiar to be one live. I was supposed to be in a wedding. It was this one friend, former friend, Aries. But I just felt we weren't close enough. And I'm like, I can't be in someone's wedding. And I'm not quite sure if I like them or not. So it didn't, but yeah, it's very true. It's very true. He knows it. Yeah, what was it? Basically, I saw shame in her eyes. And I was like, how can I see that, But then I remembered that person and we did psychedelic drugs together. And we felt that feeling together. And so it was just so strange seeing that feeling in her that we felt together. I don't know. I don't know. It was just bizarre. Really, really bizarre. I'm like, am I just looking too much into it? But that's definitely what I felt. And again, it was weird because he and I had this synergy that was just so palpable, yet so confusing. That's why the whole relationship with him, honestly, like, I'm just like, you know what, Spirit? You consecrate that energy, you purify it. It's in your hands now. I'm just not fucking with it anymore. But yeah, it was the feeling of shame. It's like, wow, what an intense emotion. And we both felt that energy together, which was even more strange. But yeah. Some weddings. Do you know, I guess you wouldn't know now, but do you have an ideal wedding? So like an ideal time, colors, etc.? I feel spring for you. I don't know. Maybe like I feel more early. For me, I want a cooler wedding, so it's either going to be late fall or early spring. But I feel a lot of spring energy around you. Could be off, but feels very pink. Feels very like pink to me. Pink and green is what I'm getting, honestly. But yeah, I would say I would put mine in fall. And probably like a backyard wedding, even though I'm so ritzy. Definitely a backyard wedding where somehow we don't have bugs. Ideally. And I want to design my own dress. I was right. Yes, spring. Awesome. Yes, yeah. So yes, definitely spring energy surrounds you for sure. But yeah, backyard, design my own dress, definitely. And I don't know who will walk me down the aisle because it won't be my dad. He's dead. So hopefully, my father-in-law will do the honors of that. It's just so funny because I remember distinctly saying to my father, "You won't walk me down the aisle," just being like poking at him. Oh, I guess I was right. I guess I was right. Wow, Gina. So perceptive. But yeah, father-in-law hopefully would do that. It's just so weird because, I don't know, this person, again, I have in my mind, I was playing violin one day, and then my head was like, you're that person's wife, and his wife plays violin. I'm like, what? Just so confused. So I'm seeing myself being walked down the aisle by his dad, but I'm like, just don't, it's just weird when you, I guess, see it into possible timelines. It's really strange. I love green, like a sage color. Yeah, I was seeing a pink, like a baby pink, and like a green. I don't know if it was sage, but it was like a deep mint green, I guess, or something. I'm not sure. Queen of Swords. Do you have any ideal wedding stuff? Just in general, like, do you have any general plans, ideas? It's so weird how I'm not cross of the idea of love, but I'm like, oh, if it happens, it happens. But I know every detail about what I want. Not every detail, but like I have a pretty good idea about what I want. It's just strange to me how I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I want though. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, I still have so much energy. Uh, I like it, but it's weird. I wear all greens. I feel like it makes me it makes me feel like money. That's awesome. Mint. I don't know. That's a green. I don't know what my wedding colors would be. Anyway, okay, so let's say you have a wedding, Queen of Swords. What would you want it to be? Right now, we are in Fantasyland, okay? So in Fantasyland, Queen of Swords is having a wedding. So if in Fantasyland, Queen of Swords is having a wedding, what would Queen of Swords want in this Fantasyland? Imaginary land. Imagine in your mind's eye what you want for your wedding. One time, Jay told me he's never thought about getting married. Then I brought it up to him. And one day he told me he wants a big wedding. He suddenly can see you. That's all it is. He's like, oh, I get it now. A big wedding. I would say only my immediate. Then my uncle would be mad, and then my uncles, and then my. It's like, are they really invited? I don't know. Gives me very princess in the. Yeah, she gives a very soft vibe to me. A very, very. I can imagine her like in a figure hugging dress. You know, like a cream color. Not a cream, but it's not white. It's like a yellowish white or something. I don't know. I'm just seeing her like hips really being accentuated, and like I guess a mermaid or something. You look hot, basically. Magical fairy tale wedding. She looks really hot, and I'm just seeing her curves and like everyone and the guy especially like oh those curves. Wow, those curves like just oogling. I'm not sure I want a wedding. Every girl wants a wedding, whether she knows it or not. Forceful with your ideas. Forceful with your opinions. But he has a huge family. I don't have that problem. I don't like my family, therefore they're not invited. But honestly, my dad's side would be so mad at me if I did not invite them. So I probably would have to, honestly. I would think my dad would be mad too, honestly, if I didn't. I mean, he wouldn't be mad, but like, yeah, I would probably have to invite them. Cause yeah, I would definitely have to invite them because I am my dad's only child. So like I am like living my dad's legacy right now. So it's they're like, Gina, you're intense. Yes, I'm very, very intense. I put a lot of pressure on myself. But yes, I am living my dad's legacy. Therefore, I guess they have to come. They'll both in. Yeah, you just don't deal with them because they're not worth it. But they're just intense energy to deal with. And I would Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I know you type faster than that. I know you type faster than that. I want to hear what you have to say about your dream wedding. Please. I am still high on whatever energy source that you brought with you, Glam Elena. I don't know what you brought with you tonight or what's happening in the cosmos, but I feel like it's like sometimes, especially since I've been going to the gym, I just jump up randomly because I have so much energy. I'm like, just feeling good, you know? Yeah, just feeling good. Listen, some family you need to keep it. Very, very true. Very, very true. I don't deal with my family and don't have many friends, so no one would be there. I would be there. Am I not invited or something? And is Gina not invited to your wedding? Literally, I was thinking one time, I'm like, wow, I should go drive down to her house and meet her. Not meet, I guess, not stalk you. Because I don't think you'd go for that. But I'm like, I should just drive down or something. Oh, and have you cook for me. That's what I was thinking. I want to have you cook for me. I want everyone to cook for me. Because I am a lazy, not a slug, but I love having people cook for me. I really do. You really do. You really, really do. I think it must be the Sag energy, all that fucking fire in your energy that like, yes, I'm like, give it to me. Oh, that did not sound. Guys, this is me, but all the time. Okay, I was at the gym, and so I told my gym owner to give me a child, but like, I met him and his wife to have another baby. They can't, but I feel they have a child waiting for them, honestly. That's why I asked them. But you can't tell people that because they're like, what? Is she insane? But they have a child waiting for them. And so I feel that energy. So I'm like, have a child, have a child. And they're like, what? We can't do that. But I'm like, but you have a baby waiting for you. What do you mean you can't do that? But yeah, I said, give me a child. Didn't really sound good coming out. What I want to eat? I want you to make me like a nice cucumber salad or something and some chicken. I don't know, something healthy definitely. But also, I definitely want to try like a dessert. You said you make like it was a chocolate pecan pie or like a sweet potato pie or like a pie or something. I want to try your pie. I would love to try your pie actually. I would be at your wedding with your brother-in-law. Yes. Jay's the only man you could bring with you. I want to see his aura. It gets to a certain point with you guys to where it's like, okay, now I want to know all the details. I want to see this person. I want to officially read their aura, meaning like with their face and their eyes, and it just becomes so like you begin to care about people basically. But it's because you guys have good energy, like you and Luna Moon, and Emmy, Rosa. And even, what's her name? That one person. Someone else. Is a lot of you guys, but I just love you guys' energy. Sweet potato pie. Yes, that was my favorite pie at Thanksgiving. I was thinking Turkey Day at Thanksgiving. The only one my mom made, really, but I really enjoyed it. Gina, I'll send you on Instagram. Yeah, do. I'll send to you on Instagram. Oh yeah, cause literally I'm like, what the fuck what is she talking about? I understand his picture. Right now I am on crack cocaine. Holy shit. Not really. For anyone watching this back. But it feels like it. I would imagine that if I were to never try it, I will never try that shit. But I imagine if I were to, I'd be like, I don't think my ADHD self could handle it, honestly, because I could barely keep still at times. I don't know where this energy is coming from. It's so bizarre. I really, really love Luna Affinity. Like, her readings are so good. I'm just so happy that Queen of Swords found me. I feel that, like that one song, Lost, what is it? You Found Me by The Fray. I was lost, and she found me. And then I, like, was given a beautiful community of people, and I feel so blessed. Everyone looks so weird when we're drinking. It's like, is this a natural way to drink things? How did our ancestor drink? My brain goes in that 1 minute sometimes. So it looks really unnatural. This tea is so good. This is jasmine. I think you don't know. This is jasmine green tea, unsweetened. I was like, ooh, unsweetened, but the jasmine makes it so sweet perfectly. So it's really good. This is my favorite so far. We all should do like a spirit. One of my goals, I guess, is I need to do a list of my goals. Apparently, they say that you're supposed to list out your goals and read them every day. So I need to do that tonight, actually. But one of my goals is to have like a spiritual retreat, or like be able to host retreats for people basically that are spiritually based. And I was saying or getting at is that I would love to like hang with you guys, like we do like a trip somewhere or something. I know in the future, obviously not now, but that would just be so much fun to like connect in that way, to like go somewhere and meet up and like have a good spiritual time. She does a really great job. She's a really great reader, and I love how well she articulates. I'm like, Gina, work on that. They're also like, Gina, you're so hard on yourself. Anyways, she's a really good reader. A really good reader. I really love her content in her channel. We should do like a collab or something. I wanted to start doing collabs as well with people. One of my mentors, she wants to collab with me. I'm like, oh my goodness. You know, like when you respect someone and their work so much, you know, and obviously they're a person, but I just really have a lot of respect for her because she is an amazing intuitive and also has helped me become better. And she's like, I want to collab with you. I'm like, I feel so honored. Oh my goodness. That would be really fun. You are this man. It's like I feel like at this point he's accepted his feelings, and that's just, he's like surrendering to like the process of love. I'm like, wow, what a beautiful masculine man. Thank you. Yes, I feel sometimes my language is so airy. You know, it's because my life revolves around spirituality. I know that's like spiritual ego, you know, but my life revolves around spirituality. In this lifetime, apparently I can become a yogi, and that makes me very, very excited. And yeah, I don't know. That makes me excited. My Vedic chart, by the way, said that. My Vedic. So it comes straight from India. You know, straight out of Compton. Straight from India, okay? So I'm very, very excited that I could become a yogi. And so my readings, I feel, reflect more of a spiritual perspective. And I feel that people are like, huh? You know? But I'm like, hopefully one day you get it. Because everyone dies. So you better think of, for me, I think I like obsess about it, you know, a little bit. And they're like, Gina, come back to Earth, please. There are mysteries on Earth. I'm like, I know, but like I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well just figure it out now. Yeah, you teach chakras, and yeah, I need to do a dedicated video series on the chakras. And they're like, yeah, do that, Gina. But I'm like, you guys, do you know how like, it's not difficult, but there's just so much that not people get wrong, but there's so much you can know about any given topic, and chakras are no different. You can know so much to where it just is a jumbled mess in your head. But honestly, like the information that I know, it's so weird because I took a course on chakras, so I know quite a bit about the Sanskrit stuff. And you don't use what you learn directly, but I would say that my practice has definitely deepened since that course. So it's very interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh, not oh, you know, oh, that's quite strange. You having dreams with his spirit guides? Wow, that's really intense. That's like, not bitch, but like, you already know what that means. That's a very like tied situation, basically, is what I'm getting at. Wow. I don't know. I'd feel not scared, but I know first the implications of having a dream about someone is very, 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 it's just very specific and very esoteric. So one, dream about someone, but then their guides, that's another story. That's very, very, that's like, we want to show you XYZ. That's very, very intense. Almost more intense. Not more intense, but just very intense. But yeah, whenever you dream about someone, that could signify not a karmic partner, but a very deep bond, a deep connection. My brain's like, that's why that person dreamed about you. You know who I'm talking about, Queen of Swords, the Charleston guy. He was like, I had a dream about you. He like told me when we woke up. I'm like, why are you telling me you're having a dream about me? You know? Anyways, yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. It's just really strange. But yeah, when you have dreams about people, it's a very, especially now for me, I'm like, everyone stay out of my dreams. It's about Gina, because it's a lot of energy for me, and energetic implications as well, I would say. Oh, he's a medium. Wow. I want to do more medium work. Someone actually asked today about their dad. I wanted to answer, but it's when you do medium work, you just can't answer that in that type of setting. Wow. Wow. I guess they're saying I'm like, I want more dreams, but I also block information out intentionally. It's like how I blocked my mediumship abilities too. I'm like, I don't want. You can block things. Wow. So we're going somewhere for a while. Not, but that's intense as fuck. It's like, let's be a family. That's what I heard, basically. That's what I saw. Let's be a family. You know? Alright, it's 9:30. I have to go. I don't want to go, but I have to go. I have to get ready and wind down for the night. But it was lovely chatting with you guys. I should be live tomorrow, I hope, with the collective message. I think they already gave it to me, if I wrote it down. If not, then I guess that's the message that we're going to have. I guess this may be the one we'll have. We'll see. But yeah, that will be the end of the live today. I want to thank everyone for hanging out, if you're here. I love talking with you, Miss Elena. Thank you for sticking around, and also your donation as well. And as always, thank you so much for my lovely moderator, Queen of Swords. Yes, you guys will have a very beautiful family, I think. Alright, so yeah, that will be the end of the live today. I can thank everyone so much for watching. I had a lovely time reading into you guys' energy. Namaste. Oh, Gina, earlier when you said you don't remember things from when you were a kid, I was gonna... Yeah, I know that my mind is particularly powerful, and I know I can intentionally block shit out if I want to. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's dissociate, okay? So, yeah, I wonder what was happening around that time. I would have to see... What I do is when I retrieve memories, I see what year of school I was in, because that's how I mostly remember things, by the year, by school years, because it's easier, really easy that way, actually. But yes,